what I found was that 3-step process put the hydration in my hair, really moisturized my hair, and kept my hair moisturized with a sealant. Hi guys, I am AJ Watkins and I am the founder and CEO of All Natural Kinks. Welcome to my channel. Here is where I give hair tips from my own personal experience. I also have a full natural hair care line with products really geared towards hair growth and length retention. So if you're looking for those type of products to help you grow your hair and retain your length, check out the link in my bio, allnaturalkinks.com, and check out the full line of products that I have available. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. So on my hair care journey, one of the biggest things I found was how to properly moisturize my hair. I don't know if you all saw my last video. I'll put a little, link. So in my last video, I talk about kind of childhood hair and, some of the tips and tricks I actually had to learn along the way because I feel like I didn't really know anything growing up. So check out that last video to kind of see what I go through and like some of the lessons learned and some of like what I wish I knew, that type of thing. So yeah, go in and click on the video and check it out if you haven't already. So in this video, I'm gonna be focusing on the moisture that you put in your hair after wash day. So this is to maintain the moisture balance between those wash days. Some people wash their hair every couple weeks. Sometimes they wash their hair every 3 weeks. Sometimes people wash their hair once a week, right? It depends on your preference. So I'm talking about keeping your hair moisturized in between that time of when your next wash day comes up. Because a deep conditioner is great on wash day. So if you wash your hair deep condition, yes, you are literally half the battle. But it's also very, very important to maintain that moisture between your wash days and making sure your hair stays moisturized between that time, especially if you go a long period of time, with the long-term protective style. You don't want to have your hair dry out in between that time, right? And that's how you get breakage. That's how, you don't get length retention. That's how your hair seems like it never seems to grow, is because you want to make sure your hair stays moisturized. I found to really help my hair stay moisturized was actually layering products. Okay, so when I say layering, what exactly does that mean? So doing more than just a leave-in conditioner and letting it sit, right? So what I found was this 3-step process to keep my hair moisturized. And so these are 3 different products that I layered on top to not only moisturize my hair, but seal that moisture in. Because what I found in my years prior, just putting the leave-in conditioner, I felt I put it in there and, the next day my hair would just be dry again, right? I would wonder like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is this how I'm supposed to be using? So again, what I found was that 3-step process put the hydration in my hair, really moisturized my hair and kept my hair moisturized with a sealant. The first thing I found that was extremely helpful was a water-based product, right? So water being the first ingredient. So actually hydrating my hair with a water-based product. Next part of that 3-step process would be the leave-in conditioner. You want to make sure you are checking the ingredients for your leave-in conditioner. You don't just want any type of conditioner. You want a conditioner that's going to be healthy for your type 4 hair. So you want to, do a little bit of research on those ingredients like I mentioned before. But yeah, the second thing you want to do is put in a leave-in conditioner. This is going to bring moisture to your hair. This is going to bring necessary nutrients to your hair to actually help the hair be moisturized. And so this is going to be another important step. Okay, so the last step of the 3-step process that I mentioned is gonna be the part that I didn't really learn until later in my natural hair journey, but it made a world of difference. And that's gonna be the sealing process. So after you put in, the water-based products, you put in, the leave-in conditioner, adding, additional moisture to your hair, you want to seal all that in with some type of oil or butter. Me personally, I'm a kinky texture girl. I have kinky textured hair, type 4 hair. What works better for me is sealing it with a butter product. So some of the butters that I've seen work best, I've seen people use a shea butter, that's what I use, or sometimes I'll use avocado butter, which is a little bit lighter, but still very, very effective. So any type of thicker butter that's going to be able to really seal in that moisture in your hair. If you have a looser texture and you feel like butter's a little bit too heavy, you can use an oil to actually seal in that moisture. So the step for you would be the liquid, the leave-in, and then the oil product. So with that top layer, as I mentioned, that's that step 3 with the oil and the butter, it's going to add that layer of protection to keep your hair moisturized, to keep it actually locked in. This is really gonna ensure that your hair stays moisturized for longer, right? You may need to do this 3-step process daily, right? You may start off just so your hair gets used to it and gets to a healthier state. You may need to do this process every day, either in the morning or at night, whatever you prefer. But once your hair gets to a healthier state, you'll find that you won't have to do it as often. You can maybe get away with doing it every couple of days or every 3 days, depending again on the condition of your hair. One tip though, really quick, if you have your hair in box braids or any type of extension style, all you really need is a good, liquid-based moisturizing product and also an oil to seal that moisture in there. You don't really need the leave-in. You don't want to have too much build up on the braids, but it is still important to get your moisture in there. So I would just say step 1 and 3, right? And not really with the butter, I'd say more with an oil. So again, you don't have that build up on, your hair and your style, but I would say get you a good liquid-based product and get a good oil to oil your scalp and put some oil on the hair. And that's going to keep your hair moisturized for when you take those box braids out and then you condition your hair. The last thing I would say to really keep your hair moisturized is making sure you are wrapping your hair at night and not just throwing it on there so in the morning it could be on the floor or somewhere like that. You want to make sure you have a bonnet or you have a do-rag or you have some type of satin, something that's going to, stay on it, or you could change your pillowcases to satin. And the reason I say that is because any type of cotton is really gonna dry your hair out, right? So even if you do, the liquid, the leave-in conditioner, the sealant, do all those 3 things and, you don't wrap your hair at night or you don't have some type of protection for yourself at night, then all that, great work that you did in the morning is gonna be dry as bone, like straight up, okay? I know y'all have woken up and be like, oh man, what is up? What's happening? Girl, it's the bonnet. So this 3-step process, the liquid, the leave-in, and the shea butter is available on the website. So I have specifically created a kit that is going to walk you through everything that we talked about here. And you can get all the products within that kit. It's called the Growth and Retention Sampler Pack. And that's really going to help you, especially if you don't really know where to start, you haven't really found products to work for you. You don't really, like to go in and, pick out different products like that. Girl, get you a kit, get you a sampler pack. The link is below, and just go ahead and check that out. And again, like I said, that's going to provide products and the process to walk you through on the step to make sure your hair really stays moisturized, which is going to lead to both hair growth and length retention. Yes, y'all. So that is it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the website. Check out, my previous videos. Look out for the next video, y'all. Like, I love being here giving you all this hair tips. I really want to see y'all get to your hair laid gold. That is why I do these videos. I really want to see, y'all get to the length that y'all desire. So I love y'all very, very much. Check out the next video. Stay tuned, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that y'all already know what to do. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.